Well, you know what they say, let there be light. It's time to replace a headlight in the Mighty Boy. And it's not just any headlight, it is a sealed beam. We have before you the old seal beam out of the Mighty Boy, the surround for it, and two used, semi-used seal beams that I got off Gumtree that are Toyota issue, but they all were pretty much the same sort of size back then, about 5" by 7". And they were $20 for the two, which was nice and cheap, about half an hour's drive away. So I went and got that because no one sells seal beams anymore. Or it seems that way. They will sell you a semi-sealed beam, which means putting a globe in the back, and the kit for doing that was about $40, and then you had another $20 at least, I suppose, for globes. So for a car that I only ever sort of drive every now and then, I thought I would just try and see if I could replace like for like and go with a seal beam. I took out the grille as I was taking out the original headlight because I was worried that it needed to come out. I don't think it does, but I didn't want to risk cracking it. Well, I found all three springs. I heard them falling out as I was taking out the old seal beam, and one of them's a little bit low rent, but the other two are good. They'd sort of fallen down into the engine bay area, and one of them fell on the floor, so easily found. So that's the old one. I should plug one of these in first and make sure that it works before I go ahead and then put the sort of trim on it, which then makes it able to be adjusted within the framework. Okay. Alright, I didn't move that bottom holster. It's rusted in place anyway, so I'll leave that be. But the top two come in from either end, so I'll put them on. It took a second or two to get this thing in that metal frame. The bottom had to go over a lip which sort of holds it in place. It hasn't never been taken out, I don't think, because it looks very secure. And then once that was in, everything sort of fell into place, and then I can put these corner holder bits in. One more to go, and then we're ready to reinstall. Right, I shall tighten that up and place it. Now I do fear it's going to be fun putting this back in there while juggling these springs as well. The yellow one was sort of attached, but then as I moved the frame around a bit, it just fell off, and the other two fell off as I was undoing it. So I don't quite know how it'll all go, but we'll squeeze it all in and see how it works. Well, that was a bit fiddly, but I found that if you put the bottom one on first with the spring, and then you can sort of get the spring in behind there and get the screws in. I'm just going to adjust it and make sure it's fully in. The new headlight is in, and now it's just a matter of putting the grille back in place.